Hello everyone, Amanda here, thanks for joining me. So today I'm going to share how to alter some guest checks. Nothing new, but yeah, it's mostly American ladies that I see doing this, so I thought I'd have a go. Now I've purchased these because they're going to be going in my journal filler kits, which are going to be for sale on my Ko-fi or Coffee site. I'll leave a link in the description box below. Now I've looked and looked and looked on Amazon, and in the UK, in Amazon UK, there's only certain ones you can get, and they're a little bit thin, so I'm going to show you how to make the most of them. I'll also leave a link in the description box below where you can purchase these yourself, but I will tell you can only get them in a pack of 10, and they are £10. Or £12 depending on who you buy them from. So just a word of warning, they come in a pack. I've removed the staples, and they've got the yellow copper underneath, so I've removed those, and this is the best, well, it's the only ones that I could find that deliver in the UK, without waiting weeks for them to come from either America or China or wherever. So without further ado, so as I said, they are quite thin. There's no reason you couldn't just alter them and add them as they are. When you if you decide to tea stain them, that's going to make them thicker. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually layer them up. Now there's several things you can do. They are quite thin and you can see through them when they're laid on something, but I think that adds to the fun. So you can, those pesky book pages that we've all got lying about, if we're journal makers, from cannibalising the books, you can layer it up on one of those. Excuse me. Another idea, scrapbooking paper. I've got some lovely ones, but I'll never use them all. I don't scrapbook. I don't really use 12x12s anymore, and I don't really make heaps of cards. So, excuse me, sorry, I'm just going to take a drink. If you layer them up on cardstock, you're going to make them thicker, and you're going to get that pretty pattern. Now it's not dominant, it's not taking over, you can still see the lines, and it's giving you a pretty pattern. I think that's a lovely idea. Or, like me, I've always got parts of books lying about. This is part of a dictionary, and what I can do is the front pages of this dictionary here are quite thick, so I could use that paper there. Or you can use your copy paper that you've tea dyed, or scraps from your scrapbox of digital prints. There's loads of ways of strengthening them if you want to. You could even put them on card if you wanted. Amazon packaging. There's loads of things you could do. Alright, I'm actually going to put it on scrapbooking paper. So I'm just going to do one for now, and then I'll go away and complete the rest. I'm going to do a set of 6. I'll go away and complete the rest, and then at the end I'll show you them all. Okay, so right, so let's have a look. I'm also going to use these that I had gifted in a rack from, I think these were from Victoria Bunn. Don't know where she's got them from. They're lovely, and she's kind of, it looks like they're laminated. So I don't know how she's done that. I don't know if she's printed them on glossy photo paper, perhaps. I don't know. I'm assuming. I might be wrong. So, let's get started. So you can glue these on fairly easily with a bit of, I call it yoo-hoo, or ooh-hoo. It's yoo-hoo. I'm Yorkshire, from Yorkshire. It's yoo-hoo, not ooh-hoo. I don't know. I can't even say it how some people say it. I can't even try and say it how they say it. It's yoo-hoo in Yorkshire. Okay. Right, so then get your corner to corner. Once you've got your corner and your straight edge, I mean, you can cut around it, it doesn't matter if it's not stuck on perfect. Alright. Because it's thin, what can happen sometimes with thinner weights of paper is they can stretch. Okay, so if you're using anything that's thin, just bear in mind that you might never get it straight because it might have stretched a right little bit once you've added your glue. Okay, which doesn't matter because all you need to do is just smooth it out best you can and then just cut it out. So how pretty does that look? Need some more ooh. It doesn't sound right. It's yoo-hoo. As in yoo-hoo. No, I'm only teasing, you know, different regions say things in different ways. Okay, how pretty is that already? So let me grab my larger, I've got some larger bladed scissors somewhere, here we are. And that's made that lovely and sturdy now. It's helping me use up my scrapbooking paper. And these you can add to your journal, to your journals or your albums as like tags. And obviously you can write on them if you don't over embellish them. You know, if you don't cover every last inch with things, you can, they're very, very functional. I mean, you could just leave it like that. Even that on its own is pretty because you can see the paper behind. Can you see it? And then obviously on the back you've got a pretty pattern. So, double bubble, winner winner chicken dinner. Right, I'm going to just do a little bit of this. I've no idea what colour's on this sponge because I'm kind of using the same sponge for every colour at the moment. I need to get on Told Amazon and get some more. Okay, but I had these gifted, so I'm trying to make them last as long as I can. My friend Lisa in America gave them me, but I think they're a little bit. I think they're done. I think I've had your money's worth out of these, Lisa. If you watch them, definitely, you'd be proud of me. And of course you can put them on plain paper, and if you want a pattern through you can stamp underneath, or you can put script. You can do what you want. Right, so what am I going to do now? I don't know, that's as far as I thought. So I have come up with several ideas. You can use your napkins, you can stamp on them. So what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably going to, in the first instance, do a napkin one, because I do like the napkins. Let me grab myself a little brush, and then off camera I'll probably do some of these stamped, maybe fussy cut, I don't know. I might just stamp straight onto there and either leave it plain or colour it in with pencil. Who knows? We'll see how it goes. Right, so let me just grab, is this one already, I think this napkin's already separated. Yes, perfect. And I'm going to utilise this little corner here, because quite often there'll be bits of napkin that just gets left behind. Yeah, so let's get this used up. I am going to trim it with my scissors. In my head it's faster and more accurate than doing it with a paintbrush and water. Whether that is true or not, I have no idea, and I don't suppose it matters. Right, let me just flatten that out, get myself some of this gel medium. Don't need that much. Onto here. Okay. But I need some over here. And then get my napkin down on it. So do check out my Ko-fi. I think it's meant to be coffee, but it's spelt funny. Site. I've had it a while and I've never used it. But I'm using it at the moment temporarily. To sell a few bits and bobs. I have got a master plan. Whether I'll end up back on Etsy or whether I'm going to invest in a nice website or make my own, I have not decided yet. But I am going to be going back to a little bit of you know, bit of this and a bit of that. Del Boy, that's me. Bit of this and a bit of that. Just to get a bit of pennies for some crafting stuff. I've got into mixed media and it's not cheap, so I need to earn some money so that I can keep doing it because I love it. So yeah, it'll only be bits and bobs, journal filler kits. Over on there at the moment I've got a couple of digital downloads that are just, you know, not very expensive at all. Yeah, we'll see. I've got some plans, but I'm not saying yet. Fingers on lips. Loose lips sink ships and all that. Right, let me just get a drink. Sorry for drinking on camera. I know it's annoying when you can hear somebody gulping a cup of tea, but otherwise it's either that or listen to me coughing. It's up to you. Right, so what we're having on here now. I don't want to overdo it because, and I want to use these beautiful things that Victoria sent me. Yeah, I want them to be functional and to be able to write on them. So she's put these on foam dots, so I'm not destroying anything. This is just the packaging that she used. I'll probably recycle that. So what we got here? Got a little bit of leftover lace there. Might just add that on there. If I can get away with it. I think I will. I quite like to see that guest check word right. So there's a little bit of lace. It's literally sitting on my desk that I've chopped off of something because it was sticking out too far. So I'm going to get my beacon, 3-in-1. Come on. There we go. A little bit of that. Use this scrap of random lace off my desk. And then add Victoria's. So I've not made this, Victoria's made this. I'm not taking credit for it. So pretty, I don't know where she's got these from. I'm trying to think whose digitals they look, because obviously digital. They're either, let me have a guess, let me see how good I am. They're either I'm going to hazard a guess at G.I. Kerr. Is it G.I. Kerr? That's where I'm going to hazard a guess, just by the look of them. Because I do know who's who and who does what, and I know, and you can tell people have a distinct style of their own, and that looks like something that lady makes, but I could be wrong. I might have that completely wrong. My other thought would be My Porch Prints, but I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking that the sayings there just look a little bit too not American, if you know what I mean. I don't know. I might be completely wrong. I might have completely got that wrong, but I'm rarely wrong. I was wrong once, but it was a mistake. Right, and I'm going to put that. Yep, I'm going to add this. On here. So there's so much you can do with these. Like I say, when I do my journal kits, I've got heaps of these now. I've got billions of them. I tend to buy things in bulk, me. It's just a bad habit. So I've got loads of them. So when I do my journal kits now, these will be in them until I run out. Okay, there we go. That's pretty. I don't know if I like that butterfly. No, do I want another one? Do you know what it is? I want it. Yes. Just want this top of this banner covering to make it a bit more balanced. And if I just put a smaller butterfly, these are from the other one with the surname Kerr, the other lady. Is it Angela? Is it Andrea or Angela? I'm terrible with names, me. There we go. That looks pretty, doesn't it? Right, so I'll go ahead and I will do the others. Okay, and then I'm going to come back, so keep watching to see the rest of them in a moment. Okay, so I've done all of my 6 guess checks, so are you ready? So there's the first one. Let me just zoom out a little bit. Okay, with the napkin and the little saying and some layers, nice and shabby. And then I did one in with Tim Holtz dolls, little mini paper dolls. These are some little mini playing cards. They're actual real playing cards. Don't know where they are, I've lost them. And just bits and bobs. Okay. So this one, I wanted it a bit sturdier, so I layered it on 2 pieces of book page rather than start cutting into cardstock. I've got loads of book pages, they're everywhere. So that's 2. Then this one, I used the sentiment that Victoria sent me, and these are just washi tape stickers. You don't get any easier than that. This one is some washi tape stickers, and then this is a part of an old decoupage set that I was gifted, and I don't use it for decoupage. And then a little butterfly there that I was sent, and another one of those little sentiments. Okay, another shabby one. So this one I've stamped. So this is backed on book page. Then I've stamped it. I've coloured the stamping with just normal colouring pencils. Added some shabby chic butterflies and a little saying. And then this one's another Tim Holtz mini. They call them paper dolls, but they're like photographs, aren't they? So yeah, so we've got quite a different, you know, some are shabby, some are just nature, and then we've got the ye old Tim Holtz. So there we go, and I was able to create those in not a great deal of time, kept them nice and simple. Give it a try. Don't forget all the links are in the description box below. Bye for now.